morning, wrestling fans. Today is September 20th, 2023. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Tonight, AEW Dynamite Grand Slam live from Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York. I'm Lance Brock here, and on this morning's episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, going to talk about tonight's big episode of AEW Dynamite live on TBS, 8 p.m. Eastern. As I said, Dynamite tonight will be in Queens, New York, live from Arthur Ashe Stadium. Gonna run down tonight's card for Grand Slam, the third annual Grand Slam. And just another quick note, this Friday there will be a special 2-hour episode of Rampage Grand Slam as well. And tonight, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy and the cold-hearted Handsome Devil Hook will team together in tag team action. As of right now, we do not know who they will be facing. We just know that they will be teaming together in this tag team match on Grand Slam tonight. Also, we have a match for the AEW International Championship. The AEW International Champion, Jon Moxley, will be defending against one half of the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix. Should be a pretty good match. Last week, we saw Rey Fenix stick up for himself and get in the face of Jon Moxley backstage as Alex Abrahantes tried to hold him back. Tonight they're going to go one-on-one. Should be a pretty good match. And we have a winner-takes-all title versus title match. The Ring of Honor World Championship and the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship are on the line in this match as the Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli takes on the NJPW Strong Openweight Champion Eddie Kingston. This match has been built very well. Of course, I'm sure most of wrestling fans listening to this podcast right now know the history between Claudio Castagnoli and Eddie Kingston going back to Chikara. And in AEW, they have been connected in the last year or so. So I'm sure this is going to be a very good match. I know who I would like to see win this match. And just basing my pick on who I would like to see win, I'll have to go with Eddie Kingston in this one. But like I always talk about, what you want to happen and what you actually think will happen can be two completely different things. So with that being said, I kind of think that AEW is going to keep the title and put the NJPW Strong title on Claudio. But I would definitely like to see Eddie Kingston come out of this match with the victory over Claudio. And Eddie Kingston has already mentioned he's going to have family there tonight at Arthur Ashe Stadium. But one thing's for sure, it should be a pretty good match. And tonight we have the first ever one-on-one match, or at least I believe it is anyway. The tag team of the Sex Gods, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, going at it one-on-one. These two have been together since the very first episode of AEW Dynamite in 2019. They were in the Inner Circle, then the Jericho Appreciation Society. They even had that cardboard cutout of the two of them hugging. And now they're still kind of teaming. And they say after this match that they will be challenging for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. After this match is over, we will just have to wait and see. I think this will be a very good match tonight. I don't know if it will happen just yet, but I do think one of them will end up turning heel on the other. But the question is, will it be Guevara or Jericho to be the one to end up turning heel on his tag team partner? And next up on Dynamite Grand Slam, the AEW Women's Championship will be on the line as the AEW World Women's Champion Saraya defends against Toni Storm. Saraya winning it a few weeks back at All in London in her home country of England, with her family coming out with her to the ring and being in her corner at ringside. And Toni Storm, as of late, kind of losing it, throwing shoes around, throwing shoes at Renee Young. So I could kind of see her being the babyface in this match tonight. I think it'll be a very good match, but I really don't see Saraya losing the women's title already. I see Saraya winning somehow. Could be due to cheating and getting the win over Toni Storm to finally kind of put an end to the Outcasts. But I'm sure they'll have a very good match tonight, though. And the main event for Dynamite Grand Slam tonight is for the AEW World Championship. The AEW World Champion MJF Maxwell Jacob Friedman will be taking on the Ring of Honor World Television Champion Samoa Joe. I saw a report yesterday that MJF is hurt or injured going into this match. But still, I think these two will pull out a good match for the main event of Grand Slam tonight. As big of a Samoa Joe fan I really don't see him taking the title off of MJF tonight. I'm sure that MJF will retain and move forward with the Better Than You Bay Bay storyline. I think those two are still going good together, but I'm sure this main event, Joe versus MJF, will be great. Definitely entertaining. So you don't want to miss AEW Dynamite Grand Slam tonight, live from Queens, New York at Arthur Ashe Stadium. And I definitely hope to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic tonight, talking all about that big show. Remember, leave comments in the comment section, either here on Spreaker, YouTube. You can also leave your feedback for last night's episode of WWE NXT. And that's all. Thanks everyone for listening. Hope to be back for 360 Wrestling Fanatic tonight. But one thing is for sure, I will be here tomorrow morning for the Thursday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Tomorrow night, the part 2 of Impact 1000, celebrating 1000 episodes of Impact Wrestling. So that's all tomorrow. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.